Central Kingston. Una look good. Una sound good. And una feel good. We are in PNP capital. And we will return Central Kingston to its rightful place. If you believe that, I'm here. Look at us now. Not imported crowd. A people from yes sir. When we wake up and say a morning time. Comrades, blood and fire comrades. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to make Steve McGregor your member of parliament? Are you ready to make Mark Jefferson Gordon the next Prime Minister of Jamaica? Can I hear you, comrades? Comrades, talk truth, mix up time. When Andrew Jones come here, where there's so much people there behind him? Oh God. So Labour Party can nice, sir? Labour Party can sweet, sir? We could have never green card. Comrades, you have been faithful to Michael Joshua Manley. You have been faithful to Ralph Brown. You have been faithful to Ronald George Thwaites. Now is the time for you to be faithful to Comrade Steve McGregor by putting the X beside the head when election day on September 3. Comrades, are you ready? Jump, 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 jump. Faithful comrades in Central Kingston. And we are proud comrades in Central Kingston. Are you proud to be a comrade? Are you proud to be a part of the People's National Party? Are you proud to clench your fist and wave it to the air? We are the party that given to the National Housing Trust. Only can go and get loans for build houses. We are the party that's a free education. That's a free health care. We are the party that build Highway 2000 and when we come in the power and build 3,000. We are the party that cares. We are the party that build Jamaica. We build the most schools in Jamaica. And Andrew Jones has been Prime Minister for 9 years. And he not build one school. Something can go, sir? What can go so? Because me here as a little boy growing up, them say what Buster say, what saltfish or education, and Buster say no, saltfish. Comrades, we are proud of our history in Central Kingston. We are a mighty and matchless constituency. We are one of the only constituencies that gave you a mayor. You know him as Ralph Eugene Brown. That gave us a Minister of Education. You know him as Ronald George Thwaites. That gave us a Prime Minister. You know him as Michael Joshua Manley. And the next Member of Parliament will be the Minister of National Security. I am sure of that. Comrades, are you ready? Give me some music.
March, we are march, march, march. March, we are march, march, march. Now we are marching on to progress. Time comes, so be alarmed. Now we don't hear what the Liberians say or what they say we are. Now we
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Time. Fit. Cause. Can't. No more. Hey, I'm proud of my comrades. I'm proud of them, Steve. Comrades, I hear that when I was coming down, I hear say a few laborers are drawn near. But as we bust East Street and we bust Last Street, them beat a hasty retreat. All me I said the dust. Kick them and kick up dust, comrades. Comrades, we are Central Kingston comrades. We are blood and fire comrades. And we are marching on to victory. Ready, we're ready, comrades. And gone, we're gone. Are you ready to hear from your member of parliament? You ready? Are you ready to hear from the next prime minister? Yeah. Lord God, market you them ready for you now. Comrades, I want you to hear from and big up the councillor for the Allman Town Division, Councillor Charmaine Daniels, a woman of strength, a woman of power, Councillor Daniels. Marky G, come and let me hear you. Press along, comrades, press along in God's own way. Press along, comrades, press along in God's own way. Persecution we must face, trial and crosses in our way. The hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. Comrades, I greet you all in the mighty name of Jesus, our soon coming King. This election, we're going to fight it godly way, the godly way. Because we are firebrand comrades, and the only way we know about it is to worship and pray. And the Lord said, ask and it shall be given unto you. And we are asking and it shall be granted unto us. Because we know that the victory is already won. Comrades, let me speak to you a minute. I want your heart to be focused. No distractions. Comrades, I want your heart to be focused. No distractions. We have a prize, and that prize is Comrade Steve Harville McGregor. And we also have to ensure that Comrade Joshua Manley, saying I'm grateful, welcome, humble servant. Comrade Joshua did something in Central Kingston, but he never get the chance to finish. So now we, the firebrand comrades of Central Kingston, have to ensure that Steve Harville McGregor finish the job.
Comrades, let me tell you something. Right about now, you have to see everything arranged. No green around here because green is distractions. And green is distractions too. So comrades, just stay focused and remember that we have to bring home Comrade Steve McGregor. Comrade, in order for us to let Marky G be the next Prime Minister of Jamaica, you have to ensure Comrade Steve McGregor reach the finish line. And in Bible terms, cross the river of Jordan. Cross the river of Jordan. So comrade, when I say Steve, you say victory. Steve. Victory. Steve. Victory. When I say Marky G, you say victory. Marky G. Marky G. Marky G. PMP. 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 I claim victory in no other name but Jesus. The victory already won. Forward ever, backward never. The word is always love. Love, love, and more love. Thank you, comrades.
Comrades, there you have it. The councillor for the Almond Town Division. Councillor yesterday, councillor today, and will be councillor forever.
We're ready.
You ready?
We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. Yeah, we're ready. The people them ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Whoa! Look how the people raising up. The whole Jamaica waking up. Get ready for go with gold in the man with passion and of purpose. From Kingston straight to Bay, I'm a gold in them say. Getting ready to make up a new way, a new way. Yo, the entire Jamaica know. Golden are the best and it's true. When Golden step on the road, the people are really see love. Whoa, so let me see your hands up. So
ready, we're ready. Lord God, man. I say no, it's my place now. Tell them again. Ready, we're ready. Gone to the victory. On September 3. X before there. X before there. Bright and early. I'm telling you, man. By 1 p.m. we're going to vote out Andrew Holness and Donovan. I mean, that's almost a Donovan Holness. But comrades, you should have more than enough motivation to come out and vote on election day. You should have more than enough motivation to come out on election day and put your X squarely beside the head. You should have more than enough motivation on election day to smile when you're coming out of the polls because you are sure that your one vote will bring us to victory. I don't know if you know anybody about one vote. I know about one vote more than anybody else. You understand? Comrades, we have suffered under Labour. And I don't know if you are tired, but I am tired of the Labour pain. I'm tired of the Labour pain. And everywhere I go in Central Kingston, people are telling me that they're tired of the Labour pain. The first year when Donovan became Member of Parliament, over 76 people were killed, murdered. All the switch of them tired. Can't only live with them and hear them attack. Them tired. Them tired of the Labour pain. So comrades, are you ready to give the senior superintendent a chance? All we need is just a chance to show what we can do. When him get the chance to become the senior superintendent, you see what him do. Him they say picking off up on the street after 9 o'clock. Him did say he might keep me in the corner and I call out to the name and I'll come see him. You don't know him more than me. Him walk the streets of Central Kingston. Him walk the lanes. Him sit down on the house. Him eat from on the plate. Now he is here to represent you in a different light. But he's still the senior superintendent. He's going to be the senior superintendent in politics because I'm going to get the first term. I'm going to get a second term. I'm going to get a third term. That's the only third term we're going to talk about this time around. Comrades, are you ready for Steve Arvin McGregor? Are you ready?
March,
Jump,
march,
jump, jump.
march, we are march, march, march. Now we are marching on to progress. Time comes, so we allow. Now we don't care what the liberals say or what they say we are. Now we need to fight the liberals and to set Jamaica free. We are blood and fire come.
Yeah. Central Kingston, we love you. You're going to hear from your member of parliament in waiting. It's only a matter of days. 13 days, you're counting down? Yeah. Yeah. Comrades, welcome. Your next member of parliament, Comrade Steve Arvin McGregor.
Comrades, who the year Riba energized? Who never see me energized so yet? I'm here light some fire and I'm tail. Call me a McGregor. But I want to listen to me. At the third time this, our comrade leader, I come through our constituency. So I tell you, sir, our comrade leader love Central Kingston. And him say, oh, Central Kingston love him. Because appear to have strength, pictures showing of power we are giving him since we come through. But you see, before we start spit out anything, I just want to say big up to my campaign team. I could not have done it by myself. And they are here with me. Them don't love me call out them name, but them they here. My wife is here. All of my team is here with me. And they are the ones that are the wind beneath my wings. But listen to me now, Central Kingston. Saturday, we made a march up Slipen Road. And the whole of Jamaica see what we have to offer. We march from North Avenue right up in the belly with over 500 massive. So we know them are quick now them shows. I hope them in the say, a little man might have do something in his pants too. You understand? Because them afraid. But as Riba said, we not just a come. We're ready long time. Well, listen to me now. We have a lot of plans for Central Kingston. And I told you all about our homework plan for our young people. I was in Franklin Town yesterday, and I found 10 comrades who are ready for the First in Family Scholarship Fund. And they didn't stop there, no. They signed up with me to be a part of our homework program. This will start as we win the third. So these are low-hanging fruits so we are going to bring home. Yes. Every one of us that I found who have a little business and it not register yet, I say, go and go register your business. Because when we land it on the third, we are going to empower you so that you become self-sufficient. We are not about handing out $5,000 and $10,000 for try trick. No. We are going to empower you. And listen, the sweetener to it is that we're not just only going to help you to start your business. We're going to carry through some short programs on how to make you better money managers so you can sustain the business that you start. That is what we're about. I have found 4 locations in Central Kingston where we can get over 500 houses. And I want to listen a little part here. One of the locations that I found down Hanover Street, government land. Them start build housing scheme. That them say. Them a build housing scheme just down the road there. If you go down there and see it. One big picture of the Prime Minister before it. And they have chased out some of our comrades out of those lands. 2 of them have already made application to the police for being chased out. But listen to me. Anything where them start down, that's how we are going to done it. Anything where them start. Yes. because them not see further than the 3rd of September. Yes. So we have the plans to deal with all of that. I know my police officers are here with me. And we need a sufficiently motivated police force to manage crime and violence. We are going to ensure that they are sufficiently motivated. Yes. We are going to allow all police officers who apply for a license of firearm and their commanding officer say yes, to get it right away. No issue about where they live. Because if they are walking around protecting you with a Glock and an M16 and apply for a firearm, why they shouldn't get it? David would say, what can go so? Yes, but we're not going to do that alone for them because we know that they need priority attention. We're going to ensure that they get a concession also because we believe in our officers. The overtime payment that they are fighting to get, we are going to ensure that that is settled. And you hear what my party leader said. They won't get any tax on their overtime payment. So we believe in our police officers. We believe in you all. My comrade leader has been on the road from morning. In fact, he has been on the road from last year. And the man there west, east, north, south. Me call him a long distance dollar. He's a jockey that is going to carry us across the line on the 3rd of September. This big jockey named Marky G. Yes. I am the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. And Steve McGregor says so. I wouldn't love that of a life. So, we're going to give him a chance to show Central Kingston how him love you. Because you have been showing him how you love him since him entered into the constituency. So, ladies and gentlemen, comrades, one and all, make welcome our next Prime Minister, Mark Jefferson Golden.
March, we are marching on to progress. Time comes, so be alarmed. And we don't care what the labor rights say or what they say we are. Now we need to fight the labor right and to set Jamaica free. We are blood and fire comrades, and we march into victory.
Full of selector. Comrade Ribat sharing these proceedings. Big up yourself, man. Comrade Charmaine Daniel, Council for Alman Town Division. A powerful and formidable lady and a great warrior for the People's National Party. The word is love, Comrade Charmaine. Your next Member of Parliament, MP in waiting for Central Kingston, Steve McGregor. Hail the man. Hail the man. And all of the comrades and friends who are here in Central Kingston tonight at our final meeting this evening. Boy, you look good, man. PNP River come down, bank to bank in a Central Kingston. And comrades, I'm very pleased that we were able to secure a man such as Steve McGregor to put has the momentum going into the final throes of this election campaign. We launched our manifesto nearly 2 weeks ago. And now the Labourites can launch their manifesto. And from the launch of our manifesto, people have been hearing more about our plans and policies and programs for when we form government. And there's something in there for everyone. For the youths, there is the Young Innovation Fund to help them get a bus when they want to step out into the world of entrepreneurism, in whatever field of endeavor they may choose to pursue. For persons with disabilities, And I'm on Marky G. My father was the first bone specialist in Jamaica. First orthopedic surgeon, became professor of tropical orthopedics at the University of the West Indies. And he started the polio center in response to the polio epidemic in 1950s, when after he came here from England. And I grew up spending many, many days and hours at the Mona Rehab Center, as it became known, with my colleagues, persons with disabilities. And so I have a special place in my heart for them. And the next PNP government is going to establish a National Disabilities Fund to put resources to enable the disabled, to ensure that they can farm their businesses and work from home to earn a better living. So many of them are unemployed. To ensure that they have the assistive aids that they need so they can participate fully in the society. And to set up things like sidewalks so that they can traverse the roads of this country in relative safety. We are going to do things across all the industries and portfolios. In land, we are going to drastically reduce the time frame it takes to become an owner of land that you've occupied, if it's public land. From after the days of slavery, the colonialists said it had to be 60 years of occupation before you could claim a title to land. And that was at a time when life expectancy across the world, including Jamaica, was way, way less than 60 years. So they never intended anybody other than the existing owners of land to get any land. Well, we are going to reduce that to 25 years so our people can become owners of land in this country. We have great reforms planned for the National Housing Trust to restore it to its original mission as an institution of empowerment of the workers of this country to provide housing solutions for ordinary Jamaican people. Under the labor rights, it has lost its way, building houses, $30–40 million a house, out of reach of the people that the trust is intended to serve. We are going to restore it to its mission, and we're going to make sure that it empowers the people to become owners of houses. Persons who are now excluded from the housing market because they can't access a mortgage loan. That's why we have our rent-to-own program, where if you're a hairdresser, or a taxi operator, or a farmer, or even have a small shop, or whatever your line of work, but you don't get a pay slip, a formal pay slip from any company or business, and you can't prove your income to secure a loan, you can come into the house that we will be building 50,000 of these houses across Jamaica at affordable prices. You can come into possession as a tenant, and you pay rent equal to what the mortgage would be. And after 6 months of doing so, we will treat that as sufficient proof of your income. You can access the mortgage, draw down the loan, and convert yourself from a tenant to an owner of your own home and step up in life as an owner with your own door key. We believe in the power of education to transform lives. I have seen so many instances of bright young children do the right thing, study them book, do well in school, keep out of bad company, make their parents proud. They want to go on to university or college, and the financial part, they can't cross it. That's why we're going to introduce the First in Family Scholarship, so that the first person in a family who wants to go to university or college will get a full scholarship under the next People's National Party government. And we expect them, once they qualify as a degreed person and enter the job market at that level, we expect them to bring their family along. We don't want any intergenerational poverty. We want to end poverty in Jamaica. And for the youngsters, the students who have borrowed student loan, help is on the way. We're going to modify the lending terms so that the loan payments are capped at a percentage of your actual income, and you will always be able to afford to pay it. And if there's a period of time that you're out of work, we'll suspend the obligation to pay during that period and tack those payments on the back end of the loan so you don't mash up your credit and you can go and buy a car and get a loan for your car, or buy a house and get a loan for your house. And we will have an amnesty for existing student loan borrowers so they can bring themselves current and pay the principal, and we will not charge them the arrears interest with any penalties or anything like that. Comrades, the workers of this country deserve a new deal, and under the PNP, they will get a new deal. We will eliminate the abuse of contract work in the country, which is a device that keeps some workers hanging on a string, short-term contracts, and they don't accumulate the rights that this country is supposed to guarantee every worker. We're going to end that by legislation. And for the workers of this country in the private sector or in the public sector, security guards, police officers, nurses and others who earn overtime pay, if you're earning under $6 million a year, the next PNP government is going to remove the tax from your overtime pay, and your take-home pay will be greater, more money in your pocket when it comes to payday. Comrades, we have great plans for agriculture, great plans for the health system, and so many other critical areas. I'm not going to go through everything. I urge you to read our manifesto, or at least watch the videos that we're producing of the different aspects of our manifesto so you can get a good idea of where we'll be taking the country when we form government. And a critical thing is to restore trust and confidence of the people in their leaders in government. We're going to introduce the impeachment procedure, because I saw where a member of parliament was caught on video with a big stool, beat a woman in a car park, bad. And nothing never come out of it. And that same individual was nominated for the Jamaica Labour Party on Monday to run in the same constituency. What a shame and disgrace on the women of this country. Well, the impeachment procedure will bring accountability for that kind of conduct and any other conduct that brings the office of a parliamentarian into disrepute. All of our PNP spokespersons, all of our PNP parliamentarians have signed the Leadership Code of Conduct produced by the Integrity Commission, committing ourselves to 7 principles of good governance. Not one Labourite has signed that Code of Conduct. That speaks volumes for how they see governance. We are going to change the law. Right now there's a gag clause in the law which says that the Integrity Commission can't report on any matter under investigation until they have sent their final report to Parliament to be tabled. But right now we know, because they have said that there are some 10 MPs out there under investigation for corruption right now, illicit enrichment. The only one of them of whom we are aware is the Prime Minister himself. But what about the rest? Persons out there could be looking at a potential candidate and not know that this person is under investigation. So we're going to modify the gap clause, because people have the right to know who is under investigation when they're putting themselves forward. And comrades, all ministers of government under the PNP, a summary of their Integrity Commission filings will be published, as it currently is for me, leader of the opposition, and should be for Andrew Holness, but his can't be published because his can't be certified because him thing not ready yet. That's a whole different story, but he has to carry that burden until it is resolved. Anyway, comrades, the momentum is with us. We've published our manifesto. We had our massive meeting in Crossroads. We have another one on Sunday night in Mandeville. Everywhere I go, the next day, the Prime Minister follow back on me. Oh my God, Craveney, what a copycat. Anyway, now watch the face. Continue to do that, because when it comes to September 3rd, when I bust the tape, you're going to follow back on me same way. But there's no second place when it comes to becoming Prime Minister and government. Comrades, God bless you all. The word is love. Power to the people. Power to the people.
March, we are march. March, march. March, we are march. March, march. Now we are marching on to progress. Time goes on, we allow. But we don't hear what the Labourites say or what they say we are. Now we need to fight the Labourites and to say Jamaica.
All right. are going to do one verse of the trumpet still, but listen me. You hear like when our party leader and next Prime Minister say, everything we him do, the Prime Minister follow him. Then they command them round there, so everything we do, them a follow. I hear that they might have one little meet around there, so them not get no permission. But them Prime Minister say nobody can tell them what to do. But that's so end. So it's when we lock it off here, so we want to take on the time and go home. We don't have to go near them things. Up Gold Street, that is. Listen what we're going to do now. We're going to do one verse of the trumpet and then we cut it. But this was good, my comrade. I feel encouraged. I feel the victory. We are going to do it. Big victory for us.
The trumpet has sounded, my countrymen all, so awake from your slumber and answer the call. The torch has been lighted, the dawn is at hand. Who joins in the fight for his own native land? Land of my birth, I pledge to thee, loyal and faithful to
See the signal waving in the sky. Reinforcement. Victory. Victory is mine.